Ulasil. The Ulasil Garden. Just outside of the Royal Wood. Deeply back in time. If I'm understanding correctly. 43,000. I think we were climbing up, somewhat near a level up, but perhaps not quite enough yet. 68,000 total needed at this point. And we are basically just before two potential bosses. We have that black dragon fight down below, and then Artorias beyond the fog gate. Both of whom are relatively open to us, but I'm not sure if we can actually beat while holding 43,000 souls. I wonder if there's any way we could augment that first before continuing. Let's see here. There may be one more item I need to pick up on the way through the Royal Wood, too. I think I might have missed one thing. Good morning. It is entirely too early. But it's lovely to see you. Thank you for being here. My clock is telling me it is 4:56 a.m. here where I am. And I couldn't tell you why I'm up and around at this time. I just couldn't tell you. I haven't the clearance. Good morning. Hey there. I'm glad you caught me as well. Oh, that is lovely. It is 6 a.m. and there is a puppy snoring in your ear. I will attempt to contain my envy. May not be possible. I was hoping not to anger him, but okay, here we go. He got me. And almost again. I never remember that, reverse thrust there. No thank you, tree branches. Get out of here. Ah. Well, there we go. There's that reverse thrust I was talking about. Hello there, welcome back. It is very, very early. And I'm so sorry. Too early for thrusting, certainly. So this is not necessarily an ideal area for grinding. What with the very fast, very unblockable MC Hammer, gentlemen. But we'll see what happens. We can always backtrack a bit if we need to. We're at that part of the game where basically every option is open to you and every option is equally impossible to actually do. So if you need to scatter your efforts around a bit, that's perfectly understandable. You need to rush back to Lost Izalith and poke at those bosses and then come back here. But eventually, we'll have some sort of forward progress. Eventually. I don't know who exactly is howling in the distance. It's a sort of low, moaning wail coming from the wood. I think whatever I'm looking for might be on this side of things. But I would very much like to be able to skirt around the giant guardians. I don't think it's going to be possible. And they're on to me. Okay. No, maybe not. Now they are. I can't remember if I had tried pyromancy before. Ah, that is really hard to escape for some reason. It really is quite effective, but I could only take out one of them in 3 hits before I would need to go rest at a bonfire again. So not the best option. Ah. Yikes. There we go. Oh, calm down, sir. No, I'm gonna ask you to put away your specially designed Michael Jackson pants and stop whatever it is you're doing. Please. We're all very impressed with your ability to lean. Stream watching party? Yes. Yes, please. Am I invited? Or do I need to work? I need to work during it in order for it to exist. Okay. I've just caught on. I understand. Ouch. Oh, there we go. I need to remember, every time they stay down, they're about to make my life uncomfortable. If they immediately recoil, it's usually fine. But if he's down there all crouched over, struggling with his shaft, I'd better get out of there. I'm slowly learning. So I really don't need to be doing this. I'm trying to get to that little pond or whatever it is there, because I don't think I looked in it originally, because it is covered in guys. And I think there's a chest I keep seeing out of the corner of my eye, near the shore there, but I think it may not be worth it, really. So this is gonna be ill-advised. One of those classic ill-advised ploys. Ah, that is so much reach you have, sir. Just barely grabbed it before he killed me again. That's something. I'll take it for now. Phrasing. Yes, my apologies. He's just hunched over. He's cranking and cranking his... nah. How do I phrase this? I do like this whole area, this DLC area. It's a very nice aesthetic. Back in a simpler time. Come over here and die, you. Hello, hello. Welcome back. You've caught a very early stream. Oh, got wedged on some rocks. That's certainly not going to help me. So yeah, we are not making much of anything here. These guys have about 200 apiece. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get up to 68,000. I have been grinding perhaps too much. Did I put ads in? Not to my knowledge. It may be automatically pasting something in. I'm so sorry, though. I haven't been pulling any levers, at least, is all I can promise. So let me see here. In terms of damage, the flame enchantment on this is helping against the gardeners, ironically enough. But I'm not sure if it is my strongest weapon at the moment. We have so many paths open to us now. I'm wondering where the easiest way forward would be. Yeah, I don't know how it works exactly in terms of the ads. I don't know if the natural ones they paste in just because I think I hit that affiliate status or whatever where they start doing ads if you're not subscribed. Or something weird like that, for which I apologize. So it may be going to me, the ad revenue in question. I should know, but I don't. Pardon me as I sip my early coffee. So we do have our souls and we have our humanity at the moment. I'm actually wondering if we may be better served to rush back to, oh, I don't know, Lost Izalith, perhaps. Because, I just don't want to fight the bosses right now. I don't want to fight Artorias and Calamite. Let me see if we have any other options here. Run back to the Duke's archives where we've been having entirely too much fun. We seem to be able to make progress there against the crystal guys. They're really quite devastating, but at least I already know what I'm in for. As opposed to Artorias, where I have no idea. Never actually fought him before. So I believe we are kind of past the archives. I don't think there was really a boss, necessarily, of this area. There will be in the following area, the Crystal Cave. That seethe, the scaleless, we already caught a peek of. And I'm sure he's just as devastating, or even more so, than Artorias or Calamite, being one of the final endgame Lord Souls. Let's try it. And I'm really not sure about this sword out here either. This Quilog's Fury Sword has been serving us well throughout the latter half of the game, but it may be time to move on. I'm not sure. I don't want your crystalline growths. No, thank you. Apparently I did want them. Somewhere deep inside of me, actually I did. Those guys are resistant to this sword, I would say. Slightly resistant. If they don't just have a whole ton of health, which may be the issue. I'm assuming something unfortunate has happened here that has turned the forest crystalline. Come on now. Careful. Easy does it. Okay. We've made it to the Crystal Cave. No easy feat, really. And I suppose there's nothing for it. Here we go. Aha, and we have a redemption. A redemption of num-nums. We'll have to find a rhythmic beat and a section of lyricism. Oh, we're fighting crystal golems in the Crystal Cave. And I'm reminding crystal golems with my sword to behave. That's not it. That's not the lyricism we're looking for. But cute. Kitschy. I liked it. Huh. I don't know what these little tinkles are supposed to be telling me. Exactly. But they're quite lovely. Lovely tinkles. And what appears to be an entire moonlight butterfly, which at the beginning of the game, in the Darkroot Garden, is a boss all unto itself. Now just seems to be hanging out here en masse. Huh, so there is an item over there. I wonder if these are telling me that there's an invisible walkway of some sort. Because those are like hitting in midair. But I'm scared. I'm scared to walk out there and trust the tinkles. Wow, interesting. So there is a definite invisible walkway mechanic in play here. I need to watch out for more examples of it. I'm gonna have to remember that this is the way back up if I need a quick escape, too. That is a very... I would not remember coming back here in even 5 minutes that is the way up. I don't know what to do about these guys. Are they perhaps peaceful? Could we make some sort of alliance together, you and I? A butterfly alliance. Oh good, I'm glad my tinkles are flowing through your workday. Wait, is that the way to say it? Yeah, I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain there's no better way to say it. Ah, well, that was worth a try, but quite disappointing. Maybe from up here. Nope. Okay. Such a lovely creature. I am sure it will kill me later. But for now, just lovely. Like an intertwined unicorn horn. I'll take it. So there is another invisible walkway there, it seems. I'm sure the butterflies will become agitated as soon as I step out onto it. That is unnerving. Goodness. And here he comes. This is such a narrow walkway for Goleming. So narrow. Yikes. I don't know how exactly I'm holding for humanity. I really wish I could make use of that somehow. It is helping out my sword damage, my chaos damage. But apart from that, it's just making me very nervous, really. I'm so glad you're all here with me, even though it's hours too early. An ungodly hour into itself. I'm so happy to see you all. Hi. It is doing another classic weather bait and switch. I was informed that it would be fairly clear today and tomorrow, and then, or rather, yesterday, today and tomorrow. However that works out. It was supposed to snow on Wednesday here, but not until then. And And then overnight we got another 3 or so inches. I just can't seem to shake it. I wake up nearly every morning to a fresh dusting. It's likely unwise to be pulling golems along with you. I should probably be taking them out in sequence. But I am very excited to get back to my soul pile. Just over there. So how far is he going to chase me? All the way? Is he trying to go all the way with me? Oh, good. There we go. So he will eventually turn around. He's not trying to go all the way with me. Alright, back across. I think I'm one too late. I'm glad I waited to try to see one there. It's like I'll just wait until one lands so I can be sure. And boy, was I not in the right area. So I'm wondering if I can actually chase this guy, or have this guy chase me, rather, all the way back up here. This may be a bit easier. I also have these back in play if need be. If I could only aim at him. Yikes. Alright. Well, that's fair. Ah. Every time I get him to a splinter of health left. And then fail. Mostly the failing. But also the sliver. But this is good. We're making slow progress. And we're not fighting a boss yet. That's really all I care about this morning. It's too early for bosses. This is one of those can I not speak to a manager situations. Is there any way that I could speak to anyone but a manager? I know that there is a slide button, and I just keep forgetting it. Or I believe there to be a slide button, at least. I could be wrong. So I'm hoping I really don't have to worry about any of these guys, since they give up the chase eventually. I should be able to rush past. Much better area for the pile. And let's anger a trusted friend. Here we go again. Did something. I'll take something. Sure. Cheese him. Why not? That's, not going to be very effective. Going forward, I imagine we'll have to take him out more efficiently. But oh well. Goodness, I sure would like to do something with this humanity that I'm hoarding even now. Oh, it gets slippery near the end. As if they're trying to kill me. Has that been the point of all of this? I'm just now realizing. Wait, are these guys trying to kill me? So there does seem to be a platform down there that those are hitting. But yikes. I feel like they're gonna have a hard left or something here, just to mess me up. But it appears to be straight. Let's go for it. That is so unnerving. Especially with the butterflies ready to pounce. I'm sure at any moment now. Ah. I'll take it. So I imagine you could drop off that invisible platform. There is an item to pick up down there, but then I don't know where you would go once you're dropped onto that shard. Maybe you would just have to jump off and head back this way. Okay. Big room. Lots of crabs. We've all been here before. Big room with lots of crabs in it. I'm terrified. Sure. How could I not be? Got sharp eyes. And a whole clamshell full of skulls. Ah, sharp. Sharp shell. Not ideal. No spells left. Plenty of crabs left. We'll just stand right here. I'm sure it's safe. So my dearest wish is to run right past them and not even worry about it. Not sure if that's going to be possible / smart, however. They have a surprising range with that whole shell apparatus. The flame effect does seem to be staggering them slightly, though. So maybe it's not as complicated as I'm making it out to be. At least one-on-one. Alright, who's next? Who else has sharp eyes? Hit me with it. Ah, can't always stagger them. You just get lucky sometimes. I'm taunting him with the corpse of his friend. It's not sportsmanlike. Okay. You jab, I jab. That's how this goes. None of that left. All right. No pyromancy for me. Okay, yikes. That was hugely effective, sir. Give me the double. That's it. Love that stagger. A purging stone. I believe that gets rid of curses, if I'm remembering correctly. So I wonder if I am about to be cursed by something. Pardon me as I sip my coffee once more. Gently past the microphone. Gently now. Easy does it. Ah, that guy got excited. Okay. Now I'm going to try to get a little space here. Oh, good. I was expecting there to be a fog wall before me and any potential cutscenes, but okay, we're right into it. Sure. That's fine. There's Seethe. Oh, yikes. Okay, there's still crab people in the arena. That's a huge problem. I also, for whatever reason, thought I was already behind him by that glowy thing over there. I was going to look at that first, but I thought it was behind him now. I was already standing right next to it. There. I think that's what was making him invincible previously. I was gonna go for the tendrils. Lacking any better plan. Go right for the tendrils. I should have seen that coming. A big crystal tummy explosion. Oh, yikes. I can't even see where I am. There are so many crystals in play. Alright. Down, boy. So many crystals. That one is interesting. It's not a Lord Soul directly. It's a bequeathed Lord Soul shard. So he is an inheritor of a Lord Soul rather than the actual possessor of it. I do not recall what his backstory is, if he is like the Duke who became a dragon through some sorcery or what. But that is the second Lord Soul. Goodness me, I can't believe we survived it. The crystal onslaught there must not have been able to get through our recently upgraded Paladin armor. And I'm incredibly grateful. Thank you, Paladin armor. So we now have more than enough to level up. That and then some. Oh, let's do vitality first. Okay, let's repair while I'm at it. And I believe that is the whole Duke's Archives Crystal Cave pathway taken care of. This should be the end of the line. So there may again be some items we missed along the way. We need to drop off of invisible platforms to find. But we can return here anytime to grab those. And that is amazing. So I guess we just have the Lost Izalith pathway down below, and then we have the New Londo Ruins, the Abyss, down there, in addition to the Back in Time DLC. Gotta get back in, Lordran. So we have plenty of options open to us. At the moment, for whatever reason, I'm thinking about jumping back down to Lost Izalith. I guess the Daughter of Chaos is still our furthest warpable bonfire there. We have several bonfires beyond now, but we cannot warp to them. Yeah, I was expecting those butterflies to attack at some point along the sequence. I'm kind of glad they didn't. That is nice. Nice of them to give me a break. And as far as I know, I'm just completely wrong about this being a door. Like, I think this is literally a tease because they mention a shortcut at some point. And so they make you think it's that, but it was actually, as you know, all the way around. And I don't know what that wall is for there. It doesn't appear to be a passageway. I don't know if something appears there later, or if it is truly just a red herring. So down here, particularly, I'm not sure about the fire damage. I'm likely about to face a fire boss. But I do have so much humanity augmenting me. It's tough to think about switching away from it. Still have all those demons over there we need to take care of at some point. Though they likely respawn regardless. So I think I need to get all the way down to that guy over there. See if we can slip past to that bonfire down near where the centipede was popping out of the wall. I'm very glad to be your avatar through this, through the experience of Dark Souls. It is very much a worthwhile experience. It definitely has the reputation of being a hard game, a difficulty-based challenge that you can brag about after you're done. And I find no pleasure in that. I find no pleasure in bragging. So this is more of just difficulty for no reason at all. Just putting yourself through difficulty and then not bragging at all about it. But it is a beautifully crafted world. Like I always say, it's kind of a puzzle box. in and of itself, with the shortcuts and things to find. Even though it's not a puzzle game, it has that kind of feeling of progression as it unlocks throughout. And then the lore of it is absolutely amazing. I don't know why they go to such great lengths, it seems, to hide the lore at times, when it is such a beautiful part of the experience. So all of that to say, I highly recommend it. It does require a bit of thumb strength over the duration, but it is a very fun experience. Especially if you can engage in a little jolly cooperation. And have other people do all your work for you. That's my favorite. So I'm just going to try to get get past the demons and then get them to stop chasing me, if at all possible. Oh, yikes. He is angry. I'm sure he has every right to be. Slip back down here and see if they give up the chase. So there is a shortcut there. There's a boss we need to fight at the fog gate, which would unlock the natural path on to Lost Izalith. We could skirt past it, if I can actually use words that exist. We could skirt past it and just continue on to the actual end-of-the-line boss, but I see no point in doing that when we may not be able to beat this one even. But I don't really want to jump into this one with a full complement of humanity and souls. I'm wondering what my best option is. I could at the very least reverse my hollowing and check for invaders / summon signs in this area. They don't appear to like to get close to the boss gate. I wonder if I can use that to my advantage. No. Can't seem to get it past that lip. Not sure if that will help permanently or only temporarily. Clear a little breathing room here. And you. Darn. I was really hoping he would see me and run forward at that exact moment. Okay. Went right through him. Sticks and stones can break his bones, but swords, no. Okay, all I'm really doing here is procrastinating the boss battle. I'm sure it's obvious. I'm sure you've picked up on the clues. Okay. Message received. Loud and clear. I am not wanted. That's fair enough. That's also quite fair. I'm gonna have nightmares about what just happened there for such a long time. Just that exact moment, less than a millisecond of time, has passed, but it felt like an eon as he came towards me with his teeth and his little pincers. Oh. Yes. Cooperation! That's my favorite, said Peter Joseph Lewis after doing everything he could to remove anyone else from my online games. I'm sending some mixed signals, for sure. It works out well when they get themselves wedged in a group. So at this point, it's really any amount of souls, even 60,000, seems losable. But it's the 4 humanity I have up there that's just bumming me out. I'm sure I should just try for it. However, the only bonus that 4 humanity is giving me, it's giving me to a fire weapon, and I believe that this is a fire boss. So I'm confused as to how to continue here. I can try to switch weapons, in which case my humanity will not be helping me in the damage vein. Or I can just try for it regardless and hope that the damage bonus the humanity is giving me will outweigh the flame resistance. I can also try to reverse my hollowing to at least use up one of them. Become smooth and baby-faced. And then check if perhaps there is a NPC around here. Okay, so the big demon is back. Even though he glittered away, he is not permanently removed. That's fair. That seemed like a close one. So I'm gonna try just going for it if I don't see any summon signs in here near the wall. I don't see any down there. These guys have given up. Good for them. Let's see what we're in for here. Ah, it's like a stray demon, or a cousin of the stray demons. Ah, and he's got that old explosive power. Good for him. Just have to stay lucky and not hit the explosion. Exactly like that. I doubt these would really help at all. But let's give one off. Just to try it. Okay, not bad, really. Better than I expected. No. That's an explosion and a half. time I think if I dodge when he swings, it will save me. But it's the later explosion. So it's like if I dodged later, I would probably be fine. Please sip. Oh, I wish that had hit him. There we go. Not the most graceful of battles. A demon's catalyst. Interesting. Lovely. So now the actual natural pathway into Lost Izalith is open. I'm still human. I still have 80,000 souls now. I'm hoping there's another bonfire forward. But if not, we can always skirt back to that one. Couple of statues. Some bad placement on my part. Almost got my buns toasted. I'd lose more sesame seeds that way, let me tell you. So, up or down? Not seeing any indications of which way may have a bonfire. Okay. And the bonfire would be... Let me check down here just in case. There's one, like, literally just down these stairs. I would be so upset with myself. Aha, good. Glad we checked. So there's a fog wall down there. I don't know if that leads directly into another boss or what. Let us now check up here, now that we have a bonfire. In fact, let me rest at it. We'll kill those 3 statues again, if need be. And give ourselves the strength. So a fog wall below. Make sure they didn't drop anything. Quick peek back. And then I am hoping to catch all of these guys. There we go. That worked out very well. Good job, brave warrior. You made it. You made it back to the party. Okay. You're all just gonna sit up there and toast me. Good plan, good plan. Seems like a lot of stone work performed for little reason. But hey, I'm not the architect here. Let's see where this leads. Right into the boss arena, is it? Oh, interesting. That is handy. Finally understand what that is. I've been curious this whole time if it was an elevator. And there we have it. So is this bonfire better to use for this? Or what? This is my question. That other one didn't seem very far away. But this would take me right back down. I didn't see any summon signs around here. I'm still human at the moment. So let's see what's down the final way here before we make any decisions. Ah, this must be... I don't know where. I was going to say back before the demon fire sage, but it can't be. It must just be another new Taurus demon. Or maybe this is it. Yeah, okay. So there's the shortcut. That's back where we came. So I would think that this other bonfire we already rested at is further along. But good to know we can get up out of here anytime we need. So, not really seeing any summon signs. That being the case, let's just see what the next boss is. There isn't an item I need to drop down for, is my other question. Yes. Why, thank you, sir. Must be a slightly better way to drop down. At least to there, perhaps? Ah, there is a summon. I will happily take it. Night Solaire, in fact. Beautiful. Yes, please. I'm going to waste one sip, just in case, while he's coming into the fray. And I'll have another sip myself of coffee here. Pardon me. Pardon me, excuse me, do. Night Solaire, my dearest, dearest friend, how are you, sir? Going to wave at you? Because I love you dearly. Let's go fight this boss together. Alright, this looks hot. This looks spicy. Let's do it. Oh, that looks spicy. Looks like there is nowhere to stand whatsoever. Oh, man. So that thing that has been petrified right there in front of our eyes this entire time is, in fact, the area boss. Come to life. Night Solaire, I need you to hold me. I'm really gonna need you to hold me, Night Solaire. Yikes, that lava is harsh. That was terrible. Okay. Just gonna try to stand on as much dry ground as I can conjure here. So yeah, I'm really thinking that this flame-enchanted sword is not the way to go here. I also have a ton of pyromancies attuned at my disposal. Yikes. I was really hoping it would keep that lock on. I can't even get a hit in on him. Alright. Not the lava. No. That's uncomfortable. Down to one Estus. I don't think I've done any damage to him whatsoever so far. And pyromancies are flat out ineffective. I should have been swinging this whole time. So yeah, I am not properly equipped for this. This could be going better. I'm doing 27 damage per hit. That is nothing. Ah, I really want to get that tail. Come on. And he's shaking the whole arena like crazy. Give me your tail. Okay, I'm thinking the lock on is really just not helping me. And there's the lava. There's the lava that I crave. All good for me. Terrible lock-on position. There, he got the tail. That is very, very useful. This orange charred ring, I believe, actually prevents lava damage to an extent. So even if we have to die and try this again, we can then do it with the ring equipped, and it will be slightly better. I really need to change weapons, but I'm just not sure how to. Let's try this. Oh, that's so much more damage. That's more like it. Yikes, I should have taken a chance on that a lot earlier. Doing no flame damage to him whatsoever. Okay. So let me equip this orange charred ring. Instead of the rusted iron. Reduces lava damage. Let's see by how much exactly. Oh, fantastic. That is more than enough. So I can likely go back to the opening area of the Demon Ruins and get a few of those items I missed now. So there's a side passage over there. There's what appears to be a sealed door here. Okay. Must just be there to trick you, I guess. Let me give it a smack, just in case. There we go. One smack for luck. Toasty. Toasty buns. I hope that's not, like, damaging my equipment, even if it's not hurting me. And this must just be to trick you again. I suppose. Alright. So I'm never sure if, oh good, there he is. I was just worried. I was never sure if, when a phantom is vanquished, if that means you should, like, completely start over again. I was always worried my first time through that if Knight Solaire died during a boss battle, like he just did, he would be prevented from continuing, but that's silly, because when you yourself are summoned, you don't lose any progress or souls, so it's likely the same for Knight Solaire. So let's talk to him here.
Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it.
It's okay, buddy.
Why? Why? After all this...
It's gonna be fine. You're doing a good job. Here, let me massage you. Let me massage your shoulders. Yeah, it's gonna be alright. There. Okay. So I'm still human. I still have 4 humanity. Ready to lose at any moment. Let's see what's next. This would definitely be hard to navigate without an orange charred ring. Oh, that looks like fun. Oh boy. I'm not sure if I should run off that way or not. I think I will. Out of brief curiosity. However, I didn't actually sit at that bonfire, did I? Let's return. I've just now noticed my lack of spells and Estus. I continuously make that mistake when it's the first time coming across a bonfire, because I'm used to just hitting A to sit at it. But the first time you hit A, you just light it, and you do not sit at it or sink to it, or restore your Estus. As I'm sure you know. As I'm sure you've been screaming at me through the screen. That was almost a huge mistake. So let's see if I can make it here. And nothing. Alright. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. So now, before we continue into Lost Izalith proper, let us sit once more and ensure that our boots have not lost structural integrity. Our poor, poor boots. Do check the repair menu. Don't get excited. That is a lot of damage. I do wonder. I mean, obviously I was taking a lot of hits, but I do wonder if the lava has a bit of equipment damage passively here in play. Good to stay out of it as often as possible, regardless. I'm sure. It is just now becoming, just hit 6:10 where I am. Thank you for joining me on this early journey. I'm having far too much fun. We've made a shocking amount of progress, too. I don't know what's in the air today, but I appreciate it. Alright, so we can run across to that one, perhaps. I don't really want to anger any of these. I'm gonna go with T-Rex legs. I don't want to anger any of the T-Rex legs. I'm sure we could run across to there, which appears to be like a smaller side building of sorts. I wonder what is over there. Let's head there first, in fact. Because it does not look like the main pathway. Oh, thank you, Zweihander. I am very appreciative of this. Okay. Fair enough. Well, that's a clear trap, if ever I've seen one. It just has a soul in it? That's weird. Typically don't find souls in chests, but maybe that's inaccurate. That's a misassumption of mine. Okay, so I have angered the T-Rex legs. I had better run for it. This is such an interesting area. I need to refresh my memory on the lore of this. Ach, du Liebe, we are going German then. Okay. We must continue the theme of the Zweihander and go fully German. Und go fully German. Hello down there. Would anyone like to gently take a look at my Zweihander up close? Would you like a close peek? That didn't work at all. Just trying to land atop him in all my Germanity, but it did not work. So is this one not open? Aha, there we go. Oh, lovely. That is my favorite kind of illusory wall. I will very happily take it. Yes, thank you. Thank you, please, yes. And hey, why not? Why not Kindle? I am trying to get rid of those, really. So we'll have 10 Estus flasks for whatever comes next here. I'm assuming that's finally impassable that way. This must be like the edge. But I'm not sure about this little ruined building there. There does appear to be a path going up from it. So that could be one way up. We could return to the bridge also. I'm sure. The bridge might have more guardians. Maybe the reason they give us this option. So let's try it. Let's see what's across here. This might be the secret back entrance. Or it's quite obviously not. We'll find out. I wonder if they're ever going to introduce a dry-hander. That would be super cool. A Funfander? I am going to need Funfans. Guess there's really no point in hitting the ones that are not sentient, other than to damage my Zweihander. Well, I'm stuck forever. This is where it ends for me. Thank you for coming on this journey. There we go. So many roots. My poor twisted ankles can barely handle it. Oh, that's lovely. It's like a zwei birds with one stone situation. Ouch. Sorry, sword. Sorry about your feelings. Well, this is just devastating. I've never felt such power as I do in this moment. I thought he was moving an awful lot for one of the still ones. Okay, who else? Who else wants and or needs a friend? In the Zweihander. Bad knees. Classic Dark Souls feature. All this rolling around in heavy plate armor certainly takes its toll on the joints. Whoa, what is that? My eyes can't even, like, what am I? Okay, sure. I'll just walk towards it, shall I? What is this? What is this now? literally a sentient soda fountain with eyes. And I am parched, let me tell you. Okay. We're continuing our upward progress towards the main temple area, whatever that is. I guess this must be where you would come across the bridge, perhaps? I don't know. Let's go check. Pardon me for one moment. Okay. So sorry. Let's grab that. Make sure there's nothing down here. And then I think I saw another thing hanging off of this edge, perhaps. Yes. Little root ledge. Ah, I should have hit A. Quicker. I had every opportunity to. And I was like, no, I'll adjust my position first. Should have just hit A and run for it. Okay, let's get back up. And it was this way, I think. So sorry. I'm sure it will just be a soul of a brave warrior or something simple like that. Not entirely necessary, but you never know. So do hit A this time. There. Another ring of sacrifice. Those are always useful, though I never end up using them. Apart from Seethe, if I can remember. I still can't believe we took him down first try. That was just a mess. I couldn't see anything in all of those crystal shards. Just swinging wildly and sipping, alternating between the two. Sometimes that's all it takes. Ah, I was so hoping for all three at once. Would have been a little mini personal achievement. Ah. Last minute adjustment. Hugely effective. All right. There's another soda fountain over there. So here's the bridge. This is the way you would normally have to come, and you would have to fight a Titanite demon, it looks like, in order to actually cross here. So, if you do not want to fight a Titanite demon, take the shortcut we took. However, if you are in need of demon Titanite, as I am, we may eventually have to go back there and get him. Smooches. Kissy kissy? Is this like one of those, Buckingham Palace guard situations? I'll try not to be an obnoxious tourist. I'll try. I can't promise anything. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Deeply frightened for my life. Alright, I guess we're down here now. This is where we live. Yes. What are you gonna do about it? You gonna come down to me, or am I gonna have to find my way up there? I guess I have my answer. Alright. Little sound his suction cuppy feet make as he's moving around is hilariously adorable. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, that's what the top of them look like? Holy crap. It's just a whole sarlacc pit of no thank you down there. Okay. I thought they couldn't get any worse. I was not even imagining the top-down perspective. What a fool. What a fool I've been. So you must just have to drop down there from above some way. I don't think you could jump this gap. And I'm not seeing any other way up there, so there must be another broken floor or something. I will try to find my way out first. I don't want to go down there. I will not. So maybe I can drop off over there. It appears to be my only other option. Otherwise, we're dropping. Let's just check. I don't know about that. There does not seem to be any way I could go after dropping on that side. So perhaps there really is nothing for it, and I should just try to not hit their teeth. However, I am assuming I will likely need a rusted iron ring equipped. Or else I will be going slow in the water there. Okay, so I'm just going to try to jump down, maybe pick this up, but probably not. Probably not even that, and run for safety if I can find it. Any sort of safety, really. Poisoned. Oh, by the water. That's fine. I thought, how did they hit me? Ah. Okay. Not good. Not good. And that doesn't look any better. I have no idea what broke. Okay, I'm up out of it. I'm still poisoned. We'll just let that keep hurting me. That's fine. Uh-huh. So I can get up on this side. Which means I should be safe to drop down there. Let's see where this leads. So sorry, just trying to cram all of the location information into my head here. The how and why and where of it. So there are many, many items down there that I failed to get. I have no idea what is broken. I don't know where durability even is. There we go. This is not broken yet. But it said weapon. Is it my shield? That still has some. I have no idea why it said weapon broken. I really should have just used a purple moss, but I'm high rolling with my kindled Estus amount and using that instead. Just to flaunt it. So you can get in and out of here, but I don't see any items down here. Really seems like it's basically just the stuff on the lower level, with nothing to pick up here. And I could have gotten around this pillar the whole time. I never tried it. I assumed that would be too easy. So, I'm interested in trying, though I have no idea what's broken, trying to kill off these guys and collect the items down here before we move on. And then we'll repair. I promise. Oh man, did I already get them all somehow? I thought there were at least 2 left. I was just trying to slash my way out. Okay, so for some reason that's blocked off. I don't know if that means we should try to drop down over there for secret items or what. Let me try skirting around the outside edge. I'm guessing we just want nothing to do with those. There's a chest. What is going to happen to me on the way to get the chest? Whew. Never can be quite sure, really. Those darn mimics. Oh, no problem. You're not late at all. I was very early. As is even being asked in the chat now, why are you up so early today? I really don't know. I could not sleep. I occasionally struggle with insomnia in various forms. And no matter how hard I try, it seems like a torture chamber to lie in bed alone with my thoughts. And so I just do not do it. It's just one of those days. But I am very glad to get in a little early time here with you all. Here's the last remaining guy, I hope. Just gonna get a quick one in. Don't mind me. There you go. I'll make the first move. You seem shy. That's fine. So we got a whole lot of red titanite. I don't know if that's the flame enchantment element or what. But I'll take it. Thank you for the titanite. And then I think the only way out was up, as far as I'm aware. This is just a little detour on the path. So let's try to skirt back that way. I am very glad you caught us here. I I do believe the only things you may have missed, we went back to the Duke's archives, and we ended up taking out Seethe the Scaleless, the Lord, the bequeathed Lord of the Duke's archives. And then we also made a little progress in here and took out the Fire Sage Demon and the Centipede Demon with the help of Knight Solaire. And we are just beyond that now in Lost Izalith proper. Just beyond the Centipede Demon. So you've not missed too much. Okay, that's back. Now I know where I am. So this way, I believe, is the forward path to progress. But how close am I to the bonfire at this point? See if I can run back and equip before we go any further, just in case whatever is broken is important. Get rid of that broken equipment icon, at the very least. Oh, it's my pyromancy flame, isn't it? I guess it's already telling me right there in the icon. For some reason, my hand has stopped working. And that is what must be repaired, I guess. And now I'm lost. I didn't remember going up and down, but we must have. We must have gone down into this little battlement. From the shortcut out here. Bit of a walk, my apologies. But better safe than sorry, I'm sure. Bequeathed Lord, more like be killed. Oh, I don't... Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I was staring at the chat and did not put my ring back on. We'll get that back on. That'll be fine. Hopefully our pile will be waiting for us right out there. That's something to keep in mind as we go forward. Now I don't have any souls to repair, but let's go grab it, and then we'll be on our way. That was foolish. My apologies. I had to do something foolish. Had to happen eventually. It was the bad knees. What did it? Okay. Yes, please do. I've never even had that damaged before, to my knowledge. Like, I've never had to repair it. I wonder if it was a specific spell, or specific poison, or what? That broke my hand. Oh, that's good coffee. I'm just gonna take a moment to whisper tenderly in your ear about how good a sip of coffee that was. Goodness me. So we need 71,000 at this point. I'm kind of thinking about using some of my soul hoard here. That was far too much, but I'll take it. Yeah. So against a fire boss, I likely don't want to be using my fire weapon, so I don't need to increase dexterity anymore at the moment. Let me increase strength by another, just in case it helps with my Zweihander movement. I'm quite slow at the moment with it. But it has been devastating to these guys, so I'm thinking about using it for the boss battle. And the real shame of my death there is that I'm not human anymore. I really should have remembered to put that ring on. But hey, we're trying to get rid of active humanities, so I'll be grateful. I'll see it as a good thing. I'll reframe my perspective, and suddenly it's fine. So just to double check, now that I'm paranoid, we do have the orange charred ring. Let us look for what I'm hoping will be a summon sign. If I'm even close enough. I imagine the main tower of the temple here is where the next boss is. But I could be wrong. There could be more. So we just have the long walk across the battlements. I guess all of the demons will have respawned. That's just fine. Just take out anyone directly in our way. And hope that that's not hideously foolish as we get to this guy. Ooh, that's nice. A farmable red titanite chunk. Have to keep that in mind should we need upper level flame upgrades at any point. Okay, I'm guessing that's an attacker, though I probably should have. Okay. Down, boy. Goodness me, this Zweihander, though. Likely should have been making more use of this throughout, and not just when we got to the catacombs. Live and learn. So we took out what appeared to be a pyromancer, looked like a daughter of Izalith. There, one of the non-spider varieties, as well as a dark spirit. I should have just gone for 2 quicks. Okay, another chest. Chaos Fire Whip. Must be an upgraded Fire Whip. I don't know if Chaos is just like the Chaos spells I have leave a little lava on the ground, which can also hurt them, and I don't know if the normal variant does that, so I think the Chaos, like, adds a splash damage element to it. So I was really hoping there would be a summon sign right about here. I was expecting Solaire to help me out again. But that was just in my imagination, I suppose. Let's see what waits for us beyond. Well, this looks fun. Wee. Be devastating if I had bad knees right about now. Okay. What is the deal? Guessing this has something to do with it. Ow. So there are some sort of protected tree hearts or something here. 2 of them, I suppose? So I should likely skirt around to the other one, unless that just made him stronger. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm looking at. Perhaps just a sentient pyromancer tree. Maybe all that I'm looking at. Oh, okay. There are holes in the floor. I now realize. So the sentient pyromancer tree. Not what I expected. I do think that little yellow or orangey boot icon up there is telling me you have your ring equipped. You are protected from lava. It is a very nice icon to have. So look where I'm going this time. Don't fall through holes in the ground. I don't know why I didn't expect that to be a part of it. I thought, oh, they've given me a boss arena. Surely I have free reign to run throughout it. How naive I was. In my younger days, several minutes ago. Get past the root. You can figure it out. I believe in you. There we go. So I am not human anymore, but I'm hoping it doesn't really matter. If there wasn't anyone to summon regardless. Nice of them to allow me to take the slide every time. This is the most fun I've had in Lordran. Okay, interesting. He starts with the same... at the same level, it seems. Oh, yikes. Mm-hmm. Sure. That's fair. Alright, got the second heart, or whatever we would call it. What does this do? Now he has 2 angel wings of flame. I'm really only helping. See if I can get a quick sip off here. Quick sip. There you go. Sure. Sure, that makes sense. Oh, don't roll off. Oh, that was so sad. I actually made it, and then I rolled to try to make it even further and messed myself up. I really hope it will start again at that same level, and we may just be able to race directly through the center, but we'll see what happens. I'm wondering at this point if the Zweihander is only slowing me down, like it doesn't seem to have much health. It just took 1 hit on each of those hearts. But I don't know if that's just because I'm using a Zweihander that it took 1 hit. Bold of me to enter the bed of chaos without protection. Yes. I should be better protected. Don't even have a shield equipped. That's how little I'm protected in the bed of chaos. I guess technically it's equipped. I'm just not holding it. My shoulders have equipped it. I'm really hoping for the best outcome here, which would be that both of his flamey wings... I'm guessing her flamey wings. The sentient tree has a decidedly feminine aspect. Somehow. I'm hoping they are both active and I can just race straight down the middle of the bed. That's my plan. Yes, floor is open. I'm going to try for it. I guess I should get my humanity first, just in case. Okay. That was tremendously close. Maybe I don't want my humanity that badly. Was there even any? I thought I retrieved it, but it only gave me like 2,000. Maybe I've lost my humanity at this point, and I don't have to worry about it. That would be fine with me. Also, just out of curiosity, I'm going to switch back to this for just a second. Try a quick run. Sped up by putting the giant Zweihander back in my back pocket, I will now try running directly. That was just slowing me down a touch. And it looks like I really just have to get into the heart and deliver the killing blow, like this is more of a puzzle than a boss. Seems to be the case, at least. Pardon me, gentlemen. I guess this guy is the only problem. I should have my Zweihander equipped for this guy if I'm going to take him out, but maybe this time, at least, I can just skirt him. Skirt the eldritch horror? No thank you, sir. Yes, if I still have it, it will be closer to the door now. For sure. It's gotta count for something. I wish I could strike different poses. Maybe I can do emotes. That's probably unwise. What if it does it when I land? That would be terrible. Okay, so I'm gonna try to go straight ahead. I should really be dodging that. Oh, geez, that roll is just catching me every time. That was just a natural roll, the roll after a jump, which I also didn't necessarily intend to do. We'll get it. We'll get it. Until then, it's just hiking simulator in Lost Izalith. Wonder if there's any bird watching possibilities. Probably not. All right. This is such a walk. I wish there was a bonfire just at the top of these stairs. This would be the perfect little spot for it right there. But I know that's too easy. I get it. again. Let's hope I can last for more than 2 seconds in the bed. Yeah, that's the right way to say it. Oh, interesting. You started early that time. Oh, come on. 2 seconds? Really? Just the 2? Word is gonna spread around about this. And we're hiking. We're hiking again. At least we're getting very used to the path. We won't get lost after this session. No, sir. Any other typical day, I would probably just be starting to stream about now. / just waking up about now. I'm glad we've already had, several hours it must be by now. Several hours of fun, several bosses down. These early morning sessions are the way to go. Clearly. Yeah, get your suction cups out of here. So maybe running directly in is causing me problems. Maybe that's kicking off a certain sequence of moves. And I should hang back out of range of the swipey arms for a second. Or perhaps I should just race for it again. I'm not sure. I'm having not a great amount of luck. And that was particularly bad in a long streak of mistakes. That's the one I'm embarrassed about. I was a little to the left of the entire route structure. Guess what it's time for? Hiking in Lost Isolith. I did dodge the arms. That is true. That's the one thing that can be said about my performance. Oh, he was terrible. Oh, really, really bad. But he dodged the arms. Yeah. Hello, old friends. Becoming very familiar with these guys. And all of their various interpersonal struggles. Okay, let's try this again. So sorry. So sorry for the giant, stop sign here. We were having too much fun. We went up above our allowed limits. And now we must be punished with tedium. So I'm gonna go a little more to the right. Little righter than I expect here. Well, I dodged one of them. That's something. Not that. Whatever that was. Maybe I should just be entirely naked. Maybe I should get naked in bed. It's the things you start to consider when the desperation bears down on you. I'm getting desperate. Do you think maybe I should start being naked in bed? Maybe that's just a very specific situation that isn't relatable. I'm not sure. Because I think all I need to do is just get down there and actually land it, and then not be pierced from above. Just gotta get down there and stick the landing. Nope, I'm caught. Come on. 6th, 7th time's the try. The charm, rather. 7th try is the charm. Tried to just flat out block it that time. Oh, come on! I don't know if I should be rolling. Like, I think the rolling was hurting me, so I'm not rolling anymore, but now I'm not sure if he can actually make it. It's just the tiniest difference, one way or the other. 8th tries the charm. You know the old saying. Oh no, I've started a whole debate about whether or not socks count as being naked, and then, subsequently, whether or not they're appropriate for the bedchambers. I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna say no. Socks are not appropriate for the bedchambers. Alright, come on now. Let's hope I can just get lucky in making it far enough to try a roll again. It's the most I can hope for at this point. If I can just make it 10 feet forwards. Get a nice angle on it. Gently. Oh, jeez. Sip, 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 sip. And roll. Sip and roll. Sip and roll. Alright. That's a lot of roots. Yikes. Okay, come on. Is that it? Yes, that is the actual boss. That's the whole thing there. After you fight your way through the bedchambers, you find the whole thing, and then, yeah, you're done. You're good. That's it. Thanks, Frampt. Alright. Whew. We're gonna take a quick peek out here. Now that it is free and clear. So sorry for the number of tries that took. It was not my intention. And my souls are on the other side. I doubt there's even anything in it. It's likely at 0. Because I just kept passing it there. So no problem at all. And that is the Bed of Chaos. That is the whole Lost Izalith pathway. Before I do anything else, I'm going to warp back up to the Daughter of Chaos Fire here, real quick. And, see if I can talk to someone. There's a pyromancer lady just outside the Daughter of Chaos arena there, back in Blighttown. Oh, I'm not sure if you saw, it may have actually been during an off-screen grinding session that I ran past her and happened to stop. But it's like once you get your pyromancy flame upgraded up to plus 10, I think it is. Mine is at plus 15 now or something, but you only have to get to plus 10, and then she appears near this pillar in Blighttown. And she's like one of these daughters of Izalith, one of the daughters of Chaos. But she left because her mother, who I believe we just fought there, the Bed of Chaos, her mother went crazy with power or something, and she couldn't support it anymore, and she left to go sell other people pyromancies. So she had actually mentioned that boss and asked me to take care of it. By which I meant, I assume she meant kill, I hope. So I just want to see if she has any new dialogue options now that her mother is dead. I regret to inform her. That's really all I'm doing, is going back to rub it in a woman's face that her mother has died. I'm a horrible person. While I am not being attacked, I am going to slip into this. Otherwise, I will be quite slow. There we go. And we'll just let the poisoning happen. There she is. Quailana of Izalith, I believe is her name.
Thank you. I am blessed to have met you. I suppose I can call you fool no longer. I can hardly thank you enough.
I don't
Please
mind.
take this.
It's fine.
It is all of me.
Fire Tempest. That sounds awesome. And thank you. No items to purchase.
I suppose I...
There we go.
No luck.
So that is all of her dialogue. But she did give me a rare, a very, very rare pyromancy spell. I guess I can now just run this way. No need to make it complicated. There's another bonfire over here that I can warp out from. So we got Seethe, we got the Bed of Chaos. All that's left is the Four Kings down in the abyss of New Londo. Because we already got Grave Lord Nito's Lord Soul in a previous session. So we now have 3 out of 4. And then the DLC quest line, should we desire it. That is really rather impressive. So let's see. I can warp back to Firelink, which would be the path down to New Londo. Or I could warp back to the Ulasil Sanctuary. After we beat the Four Kings down in New Londo, in the Abyss, the only thing left to do is to open the gate to Gwyn, the Lord of Cinder, and then his boss battle is the end of the game. You fight him, you have to make one decision, I believe, and then it starts over mandatorily. There's nothing else you can do. So we definitely want to go pursue the Artorias quest line before we fight Lord Gwyn. But I'm not sure if we want to do it before we fight the Four Kings at this point. So I'm just going to go back to Firelink for right now. Get close to the New Londo ruins, close to the elevator there, and see if anything's changed in Firelink now that we've beat 2 more of the lords. I doubt anything will have, but I'm curious now that we beat Seethe if perhaps Big Hat Logan is free and where he would go next.
Oh, hello.
I hope he survives.
Promise. Goodbye then. Do stay safe.
I am also assuming that Patches should be up here somewhere. I finally found Rhea, the miracle lady, up in the Undead Parish. After we fought Grave Lord Nito, she appeared up there while I was passing by Andre. And here's Patches. There we go.
Fancy that. You've come at the perfect time. Some new gems have come my way. I saved them specially, just for you, mate.
Oh, sure you did. Yeah. Thanks, Patches. Patches, you have nothing. You have nothing of interest to me. Why don't you walk this plank? Here, I'll help you. Stand up, stop crouching, let's walk the plank. Come on, it's time. Do something with your life, Patches, and walk this plank. No, he's not going to do it. Oh well. So while we're so close, let me run up that elevator real quick to check on Rhea as well. I've been trying to keep their various conversations going. Oh, thank you very much. You cannot begin to explain how amazing the information part of my gameplay is, and how much it's appreciated. I dearly hope I am giving you good information. I am certainly trying to. Some things I myself am wrong about, and that's not very good information, but I will continue to try to give you the best information available to me. That likely means I messed something up and she died. Which is too bad. And I don't know what that would have been. She was saying that her 2 companions, Vince and Nico, or whoever, had gone hollow. We fought them down below in the catacombs, and then she was talking about Petrus, who must be this other cleric who's still down here in Firelink. She was talking about him and that he was, like, threatening her, and she was worried. I'll go back and talk to him. If he has killed Rhea, we're gonna have words.
Are you sure? Then, milady, what terrifying news. What am I to do? All because of my shortcomings. It is my fault.
So I'm guessing that means she's definitely dead. I don't know what I did wrong exactly.
Oh, I'm distracted by...
So yeah, it's a good thing I'm not really using miracles this time through. She is like your biggest miracle merchant, as far as I know. So I don't know what happened with her. She was up praying at that altar there, and then she was just a collection of humanity when we found her. I am very sorry, Rhea. I will have to try better next time, I suppose. Okay, So we're back at Firelink. We are ready to take on the Four Kings boss once more. Perhaps with a Zweihander. Should likely change back into that before we quit out. Because that was just hugely effective. I'm a big fan. And I suppose I should switch to something else here. For an hour or so before work. I guess I have half an hour, basically, at this point. But I think that's plenty of progress in Lord Dran for now. Very regrettably, she appears to be dead. Sort of a strange juggling match or a plate spinning situation to go around and talk to all of the NPCs and keep them, like, motivated, basically, to continue to live. And if you miss a conversation at a specific time or in a specific place with someone, their quest line can end. And I don't really know what the consequences of that are, other than making me very bummed out. I'm always sad to lose folks. But oh well. So I will see if I can switch perhaps to some Red Dead or some GTA for just a moment here. A few minutes left with you. If you would like to stick around, please do. I will see you again in just a moment. I will end this broadcast and begin anew. See if I can wave with my giant sword. There we go. From this child, affectionately to you, goodbye for now. I will be right back on another channel here. One moment.